Here we have a 2020 Kia Sportage LX. And this Sportage comes in hyper red on gray cloth. It has a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder engine, made it to a 6-speed automatic transmission, which allows it to get up to 30 miles to the gallon on the highway. And there's that front end. You've got LED daytime running lights. And there's a close-up of the 17-inch aluminum wheels. You've got power door locks, power windows, power mirrors. And you've got your standard lane departure. And there's your driver's seat there. It's 6 ways. We're gonna take a look at the rear seat room, which for this being a small SUV, it's actually pretty good. I'm 6'3", and the seat in front of me is adjusted for someone of my height, and the back seat, it's really comfortable actually. And then you've got your rear vents there. And then if you want to fold the seat down, you just pull up right there, folds flat. Then to open the trunk, just hit that button. And very good trunk space too. And for the passenger seat, you can move that one forward and back, and then you can move the seat cushion, but you can't move it up or down. I love the hyper red though. It looks really good on this car. And I really like the LED daytime running lights too. So there's your steering wheel. And you've got AM, FM radio. You've got Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. And there's your backup camera with guidelines. And then you've got your climate controls here. And then there's your USB port if you want to use your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, or if you just want to charge your phone. And there's your shifter there, and then you can put your downhill brake control on. Then you've also got normal, eco, and sport driving modes. In your center console, you've got a little storage there. In your glove compartment, you've got your owner's manuals. And over here, you've got your Bluetooth controls, and then your audio and track list here. And then you can toggle between modes here. And then your cruise controls over here, and then you can control your gauge cluster using that button here, and then scrolling up and down with this little toggle here. And there's your key. And then finally, we're going to take a look at the 2.4 liter 4-cylinder. Open that, just pull up, and there's that 2.4 cylinder or 2.4 liter 4-cylinder engine. And next, we're gonna take this Sportage out on the road for a test drive. So far, it drives pretty well. Not a lot of hesitation. I didn't really gas it or anything, but so far it's driving very smoothly. Right here, I'm gonna put it in sport mode and see how that changes the driving experience. Yeah, coming out of corners in sport mode, you do have a bit of wheel spin, which I guess is kind of fun. The shifts are actually pretty quick in sport mode. Of course, the sport mode basically just revs the engine higher. You've got higher shift points, things of that nature, but I actually really like it. And this is actually, I said it was lane departure, but I just found out that this actually has lane keep assist. So that's really good, and it is quite responsive. As you start to get out of the lines, you get a little ding, and then it kind of jerks you back over. But I really like that. And coming down the interstate, the ride has been very smooth and quite quiet. And it rides so much better than I thought it would, just because driving a Kia, I've driven plenty of the Rios and older versions of the Sportage, and nothing has really driven this smoothly. But it's a great ride. And especially for something which you can get under 30 grand. You've got your Bluetooth, your backup camera, everything you need. And it drives really well. So I've got it back in eco mode again. I'm not really one for, there's a normal mode too, but I really just don't see. For me, I'm either gonna want a sporty drive or I'm gonna wanna save as much gas as possible. So I'm gonna use either eco mode or sport mode. And probably 90% of the time, 95% of the time really, I'm gonna be in eco mode just for daily driving. But we're gonna test the fuel mileage coming down this back road and see if we can actually see that 30 miles per gallon. So I've got the cruise on, here's a truck. The cruise on 46, I'm getting right around 30. All right, we're gonna get to. Yeah, really good acceleration actually. And this is in eco mode. So I'm doing 50 down this back road here. And we're looking probably 35 to 40 miles a gallon, but this is kind of on a slope. And the ride is just, like I said, for a Kia, especially a base model that's so inexpensive, you really do get a lot of bang for your buck. It doesn't ride cheap, it doesn't feel cheap. And I really like this lane keep assist. I've got a Malibu Premier, and that's the best lane keep assist that I've seen in the vehicle. But this one here, it's a close second. It just does a really good job at keeping you in the lines without being intrusive or not being intrusive enough. It's just right there, perfect, just enough to make sure you're alert, but not too much. But to end the test drive, I'm very surprised and very excited for the 2020 Kia Sportage LX.